I would say that the reality is that Apple is just one of many products when it comes to a smartphone market. And the reality is that in the broader global market, Apple and iPhones are not actually the most popular smartphone being bought on the market right now. It's actually goods like Huawei and then Android that are more popular. So it's not even like we're talking about Apple having this extreme dominant market here. This is just a case of a company that is well known, well respected, and honestly, I think to some degree, Epic is not really in the business of wanting to pay more money to Apple and to Google because one of the most rapidly growing industries right now is mobile gaming, and that means that as more users go and download Fortnite onto these platforms, that they are going to be paying more money to Apple and to Google by extension because of these fees that they have to pay for operating on the App Store.
Yeah.
So isn't it kind of like Fortnite kind of like wants just to do what it wants and doesn't want to have to like pay Apple to be in its store? So kind of like, I have a product, I want it to be on the shelves of Walmart, but like I don't want to have to pay to be there. Like, isn't that kind of what's happening here?
Do you have to pay to be on the shelves in Walmart though?
Well, I mean, like you have to. They get money when they sell your stuff. So yeah, but like so Apple shouldn't get money when it sells other people's stuff. Like that's kind of what's happening.
Well, don't forget too, like with your case of Walmart, companies do pay lots of money for where they actually place their product within the shelves, within aisles. So there is actually precedent of seeing companies pay money for prioritization or for being featured within a store in a particular manner. And the same thing happens with an app store. You're absolutely right, Shoshana, where this is just a case of a company that's trying to basically have it all. They want to be able to have access to these popular markets that these companies have built up over the course of years. And they don't want to go and have to pay the extreme prices, in their opinion, that these app stores charge. Now, it is worth noting that both Google and Apple have reduced those fees, especially in response to feedback from developers. So some of this problem may already be abated due to the lower fee structure that's going to be implemented moving forward.
I mean, they already make a ton of money. We mentioned in the lead up, like they're evaluated at close to $30 billion. I mean, is this purely like a matter of greed, or is there something that Epic Games, like they're really like hurting on their bottom line to actually be listed and pay this sort of bounty in the iTunes store?
I would say that it's not any different than the arrangement that they have for operating in other marketplaces. Fortnite is available on both the Xbox and PlayStation platforms as well. Those consoles have in-app store purchasing power, and they still have to go and pay a fee to those companies for listing their product on those stores. So it's not like they're paying anything different between the medium of a gaming console versus what they have on on the mobile market, right? And the reality here is that I just think that it is primarily driven by greed. The company does want to maximize profits, and I'm all there for it, right? Like I want to see a gaming company do well with its products because then that means that that money can go to further improve the product and also introduce new things that gamers may want in the future. And that's totally understandable. But I do not think that it's appropriate that this company is sitting there and trying to force this conflict for no reason other than that they want to see more money in their pocket.
Yeah, it's been described.